Hey guys, welcome back to the Confirmed RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful day getting ourselves back into another 2-minute technicals video looking at XRP. It looks like that little target we had up there to around 50 and a half, 51 cents came true. As you can see, getting knocked out there literally at that 50 and 8 tenths before getting a sharp knockback right down here to the 50-day moving average, wicking back to the 20. But as you can see, the whole weekend pretty much just went sideways. Let's see how many hours this was. About almost a whole, actually 2 days, 2 days and 16 hours of just trending underneath that 100-day moving average. And as you guys know, it can't sit there for long. It has to make a decision. And as you can see, it has to the downside. Nonetheless, it's, not something terrible, but you can see here in the bottom side right here, you can do the top side like this. You can see what the move will wind up looking like. We can get rid of this ceiling for now, get rid of this target, just use that. So here we are. You have your long-term target, which would be this one, coming down here back down to 48 and a half. Our first target being here. Let's see where that, and that's actually where we're at right now, hitting around that 49.1. So it looks like we're heading down to our previous target, or our ceiling rather, being 48.4. I think that would make the most sense anyways, because even if you're going to want to get some of a retrace and push up in a way, you'd want to come back down to where you broke out from. So that's on the table. But if we're looking over here, MACD starting to go red now, as you can see. Starting to actually cross bearish as well here in the MACD. And we crossed bearish as well. Looks like this was late in the day yesterday. We came back for support in the 702, tried getting back up there through the 786 and actually rejected. So it looks like here, even on the RSI, we have the indication that we have further downside to come forward for tomorrow and Monday. So I'm going to keep myself on the books and waiting for that sort of action. As you can tell, even right now, we just passed through that 50-day moving average here on the 4-hour. Even let's go to the daily. Let's see what the daily looks like. Looks like the daily just got rejected by the 20-day moving average. Doesn't look terrible on a daily because you're still holding above the underside of this trend. But looky here on the 1 hour too, just showing you're actually starting to close below it. So I'm leaning more towards myself, the 48 and 4. That's what it looked like. The MACD hasn't even been red for very long, right? Or has it? Nah, you can see that it tried pushing through and then got rejected again. So even here on the 1 hour, it's showing that same thing. It's showing the same bearish tendency. Cause it flew up there on the 1 hour. Haven't seen it like that since August 29th. So it makes sense to me you'd get a retracement out of this. So going back over here to the 4 hour, what we can also do is grab ourselves a nice little Fibonacci. We can probably get rid of this one. I would say we don't need this one anymore, or this one. Let's keep the overall trend like that. And what we can do is grab that again, go from top to bottom, and you can see exactly where that would be. Coming back down here to the 48.7 would be that. You see, you turn around bullishness. If you get back to around that, I would say get through 50.02. You might have that shot at 51, but I think best shot would maybe be grabbing this, throwing it to the bottom here. Maybe using a constant bottom. Don't use the crazy wick. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Come back to the top, come back to the 786, and losing the 702 as well. I don't want to say it's off the table, but it would make the most sense to me if it came back down entirely to that 46.8. That doesn't look impossible to me, I don't think. And if you were to take some sort of line like this, let me see what that would do. If I were to do something like this, when that would push it into the floor, it could bounce around here for a while. I mean, even this region, it could be the whole month. It could just go around this whole region, and then even longer if it decided to stay below it. But if you see that first target we have from this rejection point, you see it came down to 49 exactly, and now it's holding above it. But losing that 702 pretty much indefinitely brings us at least to that 48.5. We lose conviction there. We're seeing 46.8. So I'm just showing you guys, keeping it on the table. It looks like at least that 46.8 may be, that 48.5. It looks like it could be soon. Maybe Monday, late in the day Monday into Tuesday. It looks like that's coming. So at least those are my thoughts. You know, we had a nice little run up. I mean, considering from the bottom here on the 11th, basically a whole week's run up of at least 9%, at least. If we were to zoom out a little bit more, I think from the dead bottom, you're looking at a 10.8%. So I mean, someone got a decent. I mean, that's a pretty good retracement. So that makes sense. You know, just coming back around and just re-solidifying some ground, and or you know, it almost looks like a parallel channel, doesn't it? On the downside, what it'll be doing. But I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Appreciate every single one of you. Remember, it's not financial advice, it's my personal opinion. And as you can see, just trying to back it up with what I see for trends. And I hope you guys have a good Monday. Bye, everyone.